Legler on SportsCenter to lend a critically trained eye to Game 1 now. And Legs, coming into the series, you had said, listen, the Lakers got to be better at three. If there's a weakness, it could be their three. They come out in the first half. They shoot 11 of 17 from three. How'd they get it done?
Yeah, look, this is what you're going to have to live with if you're Eric Spoelstra. And the Lakers just had great offense to get these threes. They shot a high percentage, and the reason is because they took shots that were on balance based on the way they moved the ball, the way they cut. They just took advantage of everything Miami did defensively. You go into the post and AD, double team comes. This is such a smart play by Rondo because this cut triggers the top guy to help, and now you're going to end up with three Lakers and only two defenders on the weak side of the floor. Closeout by Iggy. Great job by Kuzma attacking the closeout, and now that forces the help off the corner, and you have a wide-open KCP waiting on that shot, feet set on balance. Another time here, take advantage of the opportunity. Rondo in the middle off the screen. He's going to trigger the backline help to come. And again, you've got two Lakers against one defender. Iguodala's the only guy over there. Great ball movement, leads to the open shot. Now this one, this is what you're working on all day in walkthrough and film sessions. Get back, wall off LeBron. They get four defenders back the way you have to. But now on the kick out, Solomon Hill, he's laying off of Rondo. He closed out and then backed up, said, go ahead. We're going to have to live with something. We will live with Rajon Rondo taking that shot. Unfortunately for the Heat, they shot such a high percentage, and the separation came in that second quarter with the Lakers' three-point shooting, and you're going to have to give up something. This is it, and if this is the Achilles heel for the Lakers and they continue to shoot like that in this series, it's going to be a very short series.
Yeah, and in the second half, though, they come out and they shoot just 4 of 21, although the game was basically decided. Like, it's because the Heat come out, and for all the scrappiness and grittiness and nastiness we hear about them in the third quarter, I didn't see that from Miami.
No, I didn't like it. And this is a team, the Lakers, look, they're going to bully you because they're bigger, they're stronger, they're more athletic. They're also going to talk to you the entire time. So this is a team that's going to try to challenge you. They're going to try to take your heart. And I thought Miami in that third quarter, they had a chance to come out of that locker room and see if they could make things interesting. And it just got really easy for the Lakers. This is a loose ball that it's a half-hearted effort to get to. Danny Green just picks it up and shoots it, knocks down a three. LeBron turns the corner. This is a mismatch against Duncan Robinson. There's got to be help there on the baseline. He shoots an uncontested layup at the rim. And then this one, to me, was really the emphatic statement. Well, you got Dwight Howard making plays down the middle of the floor, drops it off to AD. You know, your two centers are at the rim playing catch and then ultimately lead into a dunk. I just felt like for that brief moment right there, it's the first time I've seen the Miami Heat since the restart began that I just saw them let go of the rope a little bit. They did not have that spirit. And if you don't stand up to a team like the Lakers, who already has more talent and already has more size, they are going to do this to you. They're going to run you off the floor. So I thought that was an opportunity for Miami to see what they were made out of coming out of that locker room after that barrage of threes, and I didn't really like what I saw. And Eric Spoelstra's not going to like it, and that team's not going to like it. I think they can bounce back from this, John. I really do. But tonight, this was a mismatch. This was a heavyweight against a lightweight, and that's not necessarily what I expected going into this series. I'm one of the guys that thought Miami could win this series, but they've got to be much tougher, much more desperate defensively and pay attention to detail to a greater degree because the Lakers have so much talent. This is what they can do to you if you take your eye off the prize a little bit, and I thought Miami did that tonight.
I did think the Lakers did a nice job of trying to match that drop of intensity in the fourth quarter when they kind of walked home. Real quick, Jimmy Butler at one point's limping. Bam Adebayo's shoulder is hurting, and Goran Dragic's got a foot thing. Which one of those three guys is the one that they can least afford to have off the floor?
Well, I would probably say Bam Adebayo because they have absolutely no size or depth up front. With Bam Adebayo even off the floor in foul trouble in the first quarter, the Lakers made their run. They can't withstand minutes without him on the floor. But here's the thing, based on what I saw from those injuries, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not in there treating them, but just the way guys react, it looks to me like Dragic might be the one that could be the most serious. And if he's out for an extended period of time in this series, this is also going to be a short series. They cannot go without his playmaking and his shot making. He gives them so much versatility with their offense. They're a lot less predictable if he's going to be on the floor. So I think Butler's going to be okay. He actually played through the ankle. With Bam, you know, it's a shoulder. I expect him to be out there. But Goran's got something going on with a lower body injury, and it didn't look good. He looked very frustrated, and a lot of times you can tell by body language when a player knows before the doctors even get to look at it, and I didn't really like the way Goran was reacting. He looked like he thinks it's serious, and if that's the case, and he's out for this series, that is something the Heat cannot overcome.